Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today I have five player props along with one best bet. Spent a little extra time in the lab today trying to figure out what the best numbers were. I didn't want to rush anything, and it's a Sunday, so I figured we got a little more time, people a little more relaxed. Hopefully, you tune in before these games come on. Our games are a little later on today, but spent a lot of time. I really like the games here in the association. We got a really good slate today. As far as the numbers they're giving out. They seem a little too low for me in a lot of spots. And we're going to be looking for guys to kind of have bounce back spots as well. So I absolutely love this lines. Once again, every pick that I make on this show, I bet myself. I'm not just throwing things out for you. And we're gonna go over and see how we've been doing this season. But last show we actually went 1-3, so we're looking for a bounce back spot ourselves. A couple players on here are looking for a bounce back spot. I really feel confident about today going 5-0. I don't know. I just have a good feeling about today's picks. Just maybe because I spent a lot more time on the research, so I just feel more confident. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it today. See how we've been doing this season. Once again, 100% transparency. I give it out here for you to see 6-5 on our best bets as we did hit our best bet last show. 8-7, 53%, and 33, 34, 49% overall on our prop plays. Let's look at our first player prop, which is DeJounte Murray of the Pels. Pelicans, they've been struggling this season, but they're playing another struggling team, the Wizards. Uh, the Wizards team is not very good at defense. Should be a lot of scoring in this game. I believe both teams are going to play with pace as they really don't have nothing to lose really at this point, but to play fast. Murray is a threat to score, and the Wizards are giving up a lot of assists to opposing guards. So we like those two numbers. He's also a bigger guard who can rebound. Now, he has not hit this number in the last 5 games. That calls for pause for a lot of people, but 6-16 is a bounce back spot. He went 6-16, 4 for 12, and 5 for 13 in his last 3 games, shooting wise. So, huge bounce back spot here. I got him projected at 36. You see that his season average and his last 3 games are both under the number they're giving us here on Prize Picks, but I still love this pick for DeJounte Murray over 32.5 PRA for Murray. Looking at Jason Tatum next, maybe no Jaylen Brown today. I'm not sure about that, but he has not been shooting good the last 6 games. He's been struggling pretty much in all the last 6 games, except the time we picked him as our best bet, which he cashed in for us. This will be a bounce back spot for him. He has a prove it game versus OKC, a team that will probably, it may be a finals preview for us. 2.5 spread, so I'm expecting a close game, unlike a lot of his games have been blowouts. And also, it's at 223, so it should be a lot of points being scored. OKC has given up a lot of points, rebounds to forwards. Probably one of the at one of the worst in the NBA to giving up rebounds to forwards. So I see Jason Tatum getting good amount of rebounds, anywhere from 11 12 today. And also, I think his shot comes back. I think he's a little more aggressive. Last few games, he's been settling for threes, way too much, in my opinion, which is causing his number low to get low. I think he gets to the basket more out in transition, plays a little bit harder today. I like his over 40.5 PRA for Jason Tatum. Next guy is Brandon Miller from the Hornets. Brandon Miller is making his debut here on the show. Haven't picked him yet, but he has hit this number 4 out of 5 games. He did have a game time decision on his actual availability, but I believe he plays. Once again, we don't know if LaMelo Ball plays. Again, he's also, probable. But the last 3 games, he's been at 36, 31, 38 minutes. So he's been playing the minutes. He's also been getting his shots up. He shot 21 shots in 2 of his last 3 games. Even that being said, he's been struggling a little bit, but the number's too low for me. I like this over 26.5 PRA for Brandon Miller. Next guy, Anthony Davis. Season average 41. Last 3 games been absolutely tearing it up at 48. PRA projections at 43. LeBron looks like he's slowing down a little bit, so now it's time for Anthony Davis to finally pick up the slack for them. High over in this game. Playing 37 minutes when he plays. So last 3 games, he's at 37 minutes when he plays. Houston does play with pace. And Anthony Davis had 19 rebounds in the last game. He's getting a 2-day rest. That's always important when you talk about Anthony Davis. You know the talent is there. You know the skills there. The Rockets are a 4.5 favorite. So I think with this being said, game being a little closer, Anthony Davis, little motivation to come out. It's a third versus the fourth place team. So this is a seeding game as well. So I like his over 40.5 PRA for Anthony Davis. Last guy, Jalen Green, uh, season average 27, last two games 28. I got him projected at 37. I expect him to go off today. He's an up and down guy, so it's really hard to gather, to be honest. But the Lakers are struggling guarding shooting guards. Really all season they've struggled with anybody who really can get downhill and score. I see him getting in the pick and roll, getting a lot of great shots here. Like I said, Lakers are near the bottom of the league in most defensive categories when it comes to shooting guards, getting 6+ rebound and chances a game and 20+ shots a game as well. So he's getting a lot of shots up and he's getting a lot of rebound opportunities. I see him also spraying the ball out to a couple shooters, getting out in transition as the Lakers are a little older team, don't know how much they want to get back in transition. It's also a home game for Jalen Green. He's one of those guys that actually play way better at home than he does on the road if you go through a lot of his numbers. Shouldn't matter as an NBA player, but for him it does. The reason why it's on Prop King emoji because he's so up and down. His season average is 27. He could give you 37. It's just you just don't know with him. He could give you 58. We really don't know, but I still like this number. Numbers are really adding in his favor. So I'm gonna go with Jalen Green. Also, another reason why I'm giving you a bonus pick. I was gonna go with four. This was gonna be my pick that I left out, but I went ahead and picked him because I saw that Brandon Miller is a game time decision, although he should play. I like over 26.5 PRA for Jalen Green. Today's best bet, Magic versus Jazz. Um, Now this game right here, it's set at a really low number for the association. You're thinking about NBA basketball, how fast the game is played. Um, I don't see low numbers like this too often, but we're going to take advantage of this opportunity. Utah is averaging 112 points a game. Opponents have scored 100 points in every single game this season. Kind of shows they're not really dedicated to defense. They have not held a team under 100 points all season long. Uh, then again, Magic also averaging 105. Now they have played really good defense. They have kept teams under 100. But the Utah Jazz is a team that can score. They will push the pace. They will make this game faster than what the Magic want to play. And they will not play defense either. The Jazz will not. So they'll allow Magic to play. Jalen Suggs is out. He's one of the best defenders in the NBA, in my opinion. And also Anthony Black looks like he's going to be out as well. Another great defender. So two good defenders for the Magic are out, which should help the Utah Jazz, Colin Sexton, George, these guys get into their bag. So I like this over 211.5 points. I like the over really here. We're getting a discount. It started off at 215, kind of went down. I get why, because the Magic play good defense and they're not huge at scoring, and they haven't hit this number in the last four games. I will be honest with you, but I love this over 211.5 for the Magic versus Jazz. I think this is going to be easy cash, sweat-free cash for us. Now for my recap, I like Murray over 32.5 as my hammer play, Tatum over 40.5, Miller over 26.5, Green over 26.5, and Davis over 40.5. If you enjoyed this show, please like it. It helps with the algorithm. Also comment. Also helps with the algorithm. Even if it's a let's go, even if it's a thumbs up, even if it's a thank you, whatever it is, I'll take it. Trying to get these videos out to more people so more people can be profitable just the way we will be. I have a good feeling about today. 5-0. Let's go. Keep what you like, leave what you don't, and let's cash.